The KV MRT's first alignment, the Sungai Buloh Kajang line, stretches a distance of 51 kilometers. To accommodate the construction within the city centre, 9.5 kilometers of the alignment is underground.
For city centres, really the best thing is to put it underground. You don't have to demolish too many buildings. We're not looking to destroy areas, we're looking to enhance areas.
The design and construction of the underground works was awarded to MMC Gamuda KV MRT Tunnelling Sendirian Berhad for their extensive tunnelling experience and technological know-how. The underground section stretches from Semantan to Maluri while passing through 7 underground stations: Museum Negara, Pasar Seni, Merdeka, Bukit Bintang, Tun Razak Exchange, Cochrane and Maluri. To build the tunnel, tunnel boring machines or TBMs were used to excavate rock and soil with special tools fixed on a rotating cutter head. MMC Gamuda KV MRT, working with German company Heron Connect, came up with a revolutionary kind of machine, the variable density TBM, the first of its kind in the world. The first variable density TBM arrived in Malaysia in the beginning of 2013. Transporting the TBMs to the sites through Kuala Lumpur was a challenge that needed detailed coordination. After 3 months of assembly, the first TBM was ready to begin mining. The launch of the first variable density TBM was officiated by the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak, on 30th May 2013.
Hari ini kita dapat menyaksikan pencapaian yang bermakna dalam perjalanan negara kita. Bukan saja untuk melakukan perubahan yang besar kepada sistem pengangkutan awam negara, tetapi signifikan projek MRT ini untuk Malaysia ditransformasikan sebagai negara berpendapatan.
The TBM is equipped with both excavate and build tunnel rings, which form the lining of the tunnel. Each ring consists of 7 segments and 1 keystone. A total of 11,500 segments were needed to line the dual 7.8-kilometer tunnels. Tunnel walls need to be strong enough to withstand extreme pressure and chemical attacks from the ground and water, and to also endure settlement caused by poor ground conditions. The tunnel segments were manufactured off-site at 3 different factories.
We are adopting the technology what we call steel fiber reinforced concrete, where we use a staple-like steel fiber to replace a conventional thick and heavy rebar. On top of that, we are using another fiber called polypropylene fiber to improve the fire-resistant properties of our segments.
8 TBMs were used for this project. 4 TBMs were launched from Cochrane, 2 TBMs from Semantan North Portal, 1 TBM from Inai Shaft and 1 from Pudu Shaft. The MRT tunneling project required thousands of workers over the 2-year period of construction, and MMC Gamuda set up an academy to train the hundreds of local workers needed for the underground construction works. The Tunnel Training Academy, TTA, was the first of its kind in the world, with the aim to develop a workforce of highly skilled Malaysians who are proficient in the specialized field of tunnel construction. To date, over 16,000 professional and skilled workers have been trained at the TTA in various fields to support the tunnel and underground construction works, in particular for the KV MRT project.
Benda ni mesin baru, banyak benda yang kita kena belajar. Engineer dan senior banyak tunjuk ajar kat saya daripada mula sampai sekarang lah. Dah faham pasal TBM ni. Bagi pendapat saya, masa depan kerja dalam tunneling ni agak cerah lah sebab ni baru first project MRT. Mungkin lepas ni ada lagi.
Saya bekerja di TBM, saya diberi tugas jaga piping belakang. Saya rasa bangga dapat bekerja di projek terbesar di Malaysia.
I think the training of locals is very important. You need people to have the expertise. They've gone through the training school, they learn the basics, and then they've actually been put out on site and seen it in action, and that's enhancing their skills.
The first 2 TBM breakthroughs were at the Museum Negara station on 24th December 2013 and 16th January 2014. The machines were then pulled through and relaunched to continue tunneling towards the Pasar Seni station. On 24th April 2014, the fifth breakthrough occurred at Maluri South Portal with a big splash. This was the midpoint of the tunneling works.
Ini merupakan satu kejayaan yang paling bersejarah yang mana kita punya mesin yang ketiga breakthrough daripada Cochrane ke Maluri South Portal.
We have a lot of challenges in this 4-5 month work. Yeah, feel great and happy.
Ini pengalaman yang berharga bagi seorang rakyat Malaysia yang sanggup bekerja dalam tunnel ini daripada awal hingga habis.
While construction of the tunnels are in progress, work is carried out on the 7 stations. Located right beside the Museum Negara station is connected to the KL Central Transport Hub. One big challenge here is to ensure the safety of the National Heritage Building. Daily monitoring works are carried out on the structure and the picture murals.
During the construction, we have allocated more than 200 numbers of instrumentation to monitor the Museum Negara building condition through all the days of our construction.
The Pasar Seni station is located in Chinatown and connects to the existing Pasar Seni LRT station. Construction of this station required extensive protection of electrical cables that is part of the national grid.
While we were doing excavation, we got a big surprise. We found 132 kV cable. This cable carries power for a third of Kuala Lumpur. A power cut here could cripple part of the city. We cannot afford that to happen.
A steel protection box had to be constructed to protect the 132 kilovolt cables located beneath the road.
The authorities insisted the cable to stay in place. It cannot be moved at all. So the only option left for us was to build a steel box to support the cable so that we can work and excavate underneath.
All excavation works at the Pasar Seni station have been completed without any power disruption to the city. The Merdeka station is located close to the Stadium Merdeka and Stadium Negara. Over 30 meters deep, steel struts were required during the excavation works.
The main challenge of this station is to construct 6 layers of strutting. We use up to 4,000 tons of steel in order to provide the earth retaining system strutting for our station.
Located in the heart of the Golden Triangle, the Bukit Bintang station is constructed in phases to ensure that traffic is not disrupted.
So the challenges for this area is traffic, definitely, because we have restricted hours. There are a lot of cars, and also people are a lot public. Our challenges facing here is basically want to maintain the environment here with a minimal disturbance.
The Tun Razak Exchange Station is located nearby the future Tun Razak Exchange development. This is the deepest underground station with a depth of 45 meters. It is built to connect with the future Line 2, the Sungai Buloh Serdang Putrajaya line. The Cochrane station is within an area being transformed by large urban regeneration projects. Over 35 meters deep, the station works are moving forward quickly. Located beneath Jalan Cheras, the Maluri station was constructed in stages to ensure continuous traffic flow. On 11th April 2015, the last TBM finally arrived and broke through at the Pasar Seni station. It is a thrilling moment for the engineers and tunnelling team. The machine is the first TBM launched in the project from Cochrane, and it has mined the longest distance of 5 kilometers.
I'm very happy. My team performed very well, and in fact we are for tunnelling a few percent ahead of schedule, and it's all dedicated to this team of people who work so hard. This is the last breakthrough. I have attended a few breakthroughs, all done very well. It's very good.
We are improving ourselves. You can see 10 TBM already been successfully implemented and completed and without any problem to the surrounding. So you can see it's proven already. So I think we are very happy now, and we are very confident that we can do more for the next coming future.
Sebagai anak tempatan, saya rasa bangga lah
Saya rasa bangga dapat mengambilkan projek ini dengan jayanya.
The success of the variable density TBM resulted in a 95% reduction in the incidence of sinkholes for the KV MRT Sungai Buloh Kajang line compared to tunneling for the smart tunnel under the same geological conditions. The astounding innovation of the variable density TBM was internationally recognized and was awarded the International Tunneling and Underground Space Awards 2014 for the Technical Innovation of the Year category. As tunneling works have been completed, the TBMs were retrieved and sent to the TBM refurbishment plant located in Pusing, Perak. Here, the TBMs are being cleaned and their sensitive electrical components disassembled for storage in preparation for future projects. The facility, the first in Malaysia, will enable the transfer of TBM refurbishment technology to Malaysians. As work progresses at the underground work sites, accidents are the biggest worry for the construction team. To ensure that the teams are prepared, drills are carried out regularly. Accidents at the underground sites can be catastrophic to the construction progress. To ensure that the teams are prepared, emergency and rescue drills are conducted frequently.
Every 6 months, we have to carry out the emergency drill to give an exercise to all of our workers. If the actual incident happens, we are prepared for the incident.
The teams are tested on how well they can respond to an emergency and to evaluate their actions and response time.
We want to ensure that the emergency response team is always prepared and ready in the event that a real emergency happens.
At all the underground sites, engineers and workers are trained on safety awareness. MMC Gamuda KV MRT Tunneling Sendirian Berhad has raised the delivery and safety benchmark for the local construction industry to be on par with international standards. Monthly audits are done by safety officers at each site to ensure they adhere to all safety requirements.
This is our company policy to ensure that workers are safe to work here. So we are doing a routine monthly audit to ensure those safety rules and regulations are complying, to ensure the site is safe to work. Of course, the workers is our value asset, so make sure those who are working here are safe.
In April 2015, MMC Gamuda KV MRT has been announced a winner of the International Safety Award with distinction from the British Safety Council in recognition of its commitment to health and safety management.